with the people on the third level, because they are at the border, some a little bit higher, but some right at the border of the third level. So the gross element of lower consciousness of the second level is still gripping them from time to time, confusing and distracting them. On top of that, the negative power is a bad loser. It's trying to work all its might to prevent the newly detached souls to escape its clutches. So it has not been easy for the souls, and for us, for me. And that's why we must work so hard. But I still have hopeful vision. I feel very positive. As all human is inherently divine, and they have just been cheated in this unfair game. And whatever happens, we must love them, awaken them, and do all we can to fulfill their wish of retaining this planet and make it a heaven on earth.
Thank you, Master.
I'm very, very positive, very hopeful. I feel very positive. I feel that we can do it. I feel that maybe in a few years, 70% or 90% of human will be vegetarian. Just keep that vision for me. God's blessing, God's willing. Keep that vision for me. Hope with me, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Dream with me.
Hello, Master.
Knock, knock, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Master?
I'm good, I'm good.
Many spiritual practitioners in the world mention about a sudden change in December 2012 and that the human race will ascend to a higher level. Master, will the human race become multidimensional beings? Would this earth be elevated to a fifth dimension level? And is it something which we can be able to perceive physically? Thank you.
Yes, we can. If survived, the people will change into a different race, more peaceful, more loving, and more spiritually elevated. But not the whole earthling to fifth level, no. That needs more training. Fifth level is the house of spiritual superior, of master saints and true aspirants, of unconditional love and egoless people. Not for everyone, though everyone has a chance to reach it. But even to a lesser degree, spiritual elevation can be evident, and those who survive, if the catastrophe does occur, the survivors will definitely feel it. Just like the way you feel now after you've been elevated. After initiation, you feel your different change. You feel the change. They will also feel it.
Hello, Master.
Hello, loving. How are you?
I'm good. Really happy.
Yeah, you look happy.
Are there any higher beings who have reincarnated into this world as a compassionate and enlightened worldly leader who can be, in the words of Prince Charles, courageous and revolutionary to tackle climate change, who would have dared act upon their convictions to take the appropriate steps as you have suggested?
Yes, there are some. You will only know them by their actions. They will have the strength and bravery to step out of conventional boundary to free themselves and the world. The only thing that still hinders them now is the oppressive collective negative energy that has been exercising its hold on all souls, confusing between bad and good, the should and should not. But God willing, the leaders and world citizens might still be able to walk the loving path of vegetarianism, the path of life. We all have to, if we want to survive in a more ideal world, the world in which our best nature and potential will shine through in all splendor. I think what His Royal Highness Prince Charles meant was that when he said we have to take courageous and revolutionary steps, I think he means people should be vegetarian. We already know about technical change, we already know scientific invention and discovery and green and all that. So these cannot be courageous and revolutionary, except vegetarianism. We could call that courageous and revolutionary. When I heard that, immediately I know what he meant. He meant vegetarian diet. Need courage and need revolutionary spirit.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Hello, Master.
Hello, Stephen.
Master, this is a nice one. You know that yawning is contagious, yes?
Yeah, I know.
For example, when someone is tired, which causes them to yawn, and there's another person around, it usually automatically triggers them to yawn too.
I'm yawning now.
So there must be some invisible physical trigger or maybe some mental or spiritual connection. So why can't I just say, be veg, go green to someone and they will automatically adopt it for their way of life?
Would be nice. Would be nice when it does that.
It would.
Yeah, it does happen. It depends on the degree of the karmic background of that person. So to some person, when you just say big veg, go green and explain a couple of sentences, and then he goes veg and he go green. That also happens. I know that for the fact. I know that. Some people has been converted that way. But that depends on how filled he is on connection with others. Because a person who goes veg, that encompasses a whole lot of network of karmic connection. It connected with his parents, with grandparents, with great-great-grandparents, and connect with all the animals, all the things that causes him to eat meat or the animals to be killed, etc., etc. And the karmic pattern from many past lives. That's why, because it's connected to so many beings, and also it's in his DNA, and it's been habitual for a long time. That's why it's difficult to change. But a person who is not so filled with this karmic hindrance, or feel very little bit, like 0.9 and 0.5, then when you talk to him once, and your spiritual power is enough to cleanse the little karmic hindrance that he has or she has. Therefore, you convince her on him on the spot. Many masters can do that. And that's why they convert people in a mass and initiate them immediately. You, for example, you just listen to my lecture once and get initiation and you stay vegetarian. How many years now?
Almost 20.
20 years. See that, Steve? Because you have very little bad karma, not too much connected with many other heavily dragging power of karmic killing retribution.
Yeah.
Therefore, I just talked to you once, and you're smart. You understand, and I am able to help you right away. That happens, you see? It happens also. But it doesn't happen all the time because of the karmic hindrance and the DNA and the background and the habitual and the unsmartness sometimes. Maybe you have higher IQ than other people. Yes, that helps also. You see, smart people do choose vegetarian diet and quicker and simpler. And now, at least, it shows that we can influence each other. When you yawn, somebody else yawn. At least it proves something, that we are all connected, that we